Hi, my name is Timnash Devi, daughter of Mutusami. My group member consists of 4 members, which is me, Yo Tsuhui, Chan Pokwan, and Rivashini. We are from Group 3 and we will present about ground granulated blast furnace slag. Hi, my name is Timnash Devi, daughter of Mutusami. I am going to talk about the introduction part about ground granulated blast furnace slag, which also known as GGBS. Basically, GGBS is a byproduct from the blast furnaces used to make iron. The main components of blast furnace slag are carbon oxide, silicon oxide, aluminium oxide, and magnesium oxide. Blast furnaces are fed with controlled mixture of iron ore or coke and limestone and operated at a temperature of about 1500 Celsius. When iron ore, coke and limestone melt in the blast furnace, two products are produced, which is molten iron and molten slag. The molten slag is slightly lighter and floats on the top of the molten iron. The molten slag comprises mostly silicates and alumina from the original iron ore combined with some oxides from the limestone. Concrete, which is made from GGBS cement, sets more slowly than concrete made with ordinary Portland cement, depending on the amount of GGBS in the cementitious material, but also continues to gain strength over a longer period in production conditions. Concrete containing ground granulated Burners slag cement has a higher ultimate strength than concrete made with Portland cement. Concrete made with GGBS continues to gain strength over time and has been shown to double its 28-day strength over periods of 10 to 12 years. The optimum dosage of ground granulated blast furnace slag (GGBS) for replacement in concrete was reported to be 20 to 30% by mass to provide a higher compressive strength compared to the concrete made with only cement. That's all for the introduction part. Let's continue with the next part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rivashini. Now I'm going to present the material properties in GGBS. The material properties of GGBS are divided into two, which is the physical property and chemical property. The first physical property of GGBS is the color. The color of GGBS is near white powder. And secondly, the surface of GGBS is smoother and more defect-free surface. The specific gravity of GGBS is 2.9 and the bulk density of GGBS is 1200 kg M3 and the fineness of GGBS is 350 M2 kg and the specific surface of GGBS is 425 to 470 M2 kg. The particle shape of GGBS is irregular. Normally, the strength of GGBS is higher than Portland cement. And lastly, GGBS provide protection against both sulfate attack and chloride attack. Now we are going to see the chemical properties in GGBS. The main chemical properties of GGBS is calcium oxide, silicon dioxide, aluminium oxide and magnesium oxide. The content of calcium oxide in GGBS is 30 to 50%. The content of silicon dioxide in GGBS is 28 to 38%. The content of aluminium oxide in GGBS is 8 to 24%. And the content of magnesium oxide in GGBS is 1 to 18%. And lastly, the glass content in GGBS is 90 to 100%. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Chan Po Chen and my metric number is AA200600. Today, I'm going to present about the process of ground granulated blast furnace slag GGBS. I will start from GGBS manufacturing process. First, transport G slag from the G slag storage. Next, grinding of G-slag can be done in ball mills. Ball mills in combination with roller presses, roller mills or roller presses. In ball or tube mills, the G-slag are fed into one of a horizontal cylinder and GGBS exits from the other end. And lastly, the GGBS will be transported in closed trucks to various places. Next, I'm going to talk about the cement manufacturing process. First, transport clinkers from the clinker cooler to storage. Next, grinding of cement clinker together with additions can be done in ball mills. Ball mills in combination with roller presses, roller mills or roller presses. In ball or tube mills, the clinker and gypsum are fed into one of a horizontal cylinder and partially ground cement exits from the other end. Lastly, the cement is produced as described above will be tested for quality control and transported in closed trucks. This table shows the standard test procedure with respect to the evaluation item in the study. Tests of items in raw material analysis, engineering performance analysis, and durability performance analysis were conducted respectively based on different test methods as shown in the table. GGBS is mainly used in the production of quality improved slag cement, namely Portland blast furnace cement (PBFC) and high slag blast furnace cement (HSBFC), with GGBS content ranging typically from 30 to 70% and in the production of ready mix or side batch durable concrete. What is PBFC? PBFC is the blending between ground granulated blast furnace slag GGBS with Portland cement or PC. PBFC has high compressive strength and suitable for use when moderate sulfate resistant or moderate heat of hydration is desired. PBFC is produced from the forming of cement clinker, then ball moulding, followed by reducing size of GGBS, wet moulding of GGBS, and then remove water from the slurry, drying of the obtained slurry, and lastly mixing intimately of attrition mill slag obtained. That's all from me. Thank you.
Everyone, my name is UTHM and today I'm going to present about the discussion part of benefit of using ground granulate blast furnace slag for sustainable constructions. Ground granulate blast furnace can help us to reduce the environment pollution because it can replace over 70% of the pollen cement in a concrete mix. First, it can avoid land pollution as it can beneficially recover the base product of steel, as producing 1 ton of steel will produce about 0.5 to 0.5 ton of the blast furnace. Besides, it also can reduce greenhouse gas as 8% of global carbon dioxide is come from the cement industry during the thermal combustions. It also can be construct an energy efficient building system because the color of the slag cement is nearly white color, which can be a good reflector and heater. These properties can help it reduce the usage of the energy such as air conditioning because it can reflect the heat well and also help to reduce the usage of the light. It also help our environment reduce the consumption of the raw materials such as fossil fuel and the other construction material because about 4 to 7 mega fossil fuel energy and 1.5 ton of raw material are used while producing 1 ton of Portland cement. It can reduce the concrete permeability and also improve the concrete's durability. This enables the concrete can has a longer lifespan and prevents some chemical fluid attached inside it, which can processing the mass structure. Using GGBS in our constructions, especially in the concrete mix, will help us to save our construction costs because as I think GGBS in our concrete will increase its durability and let it has a longer lifespan, so we can save our repairing costs on it. It also can reduce the embodied energy. So our government should promote the policy to support sustainable construction to get rid of the usage on fossil fuel. Besides, we should find some new sustainable materials such as we can use recycled material for our constructions and it can reduce our environment pollutions.
Today, blast furnace slag usage in the cement industry is known as slag cement. This term usually refers to either combinations of Portland cement and ground slag or to the ground slag alone. Two main kinds of ground granulated slag cement produced in the world are ground granulated blast furnace slag (GGBS) and ground granulated Corex slag, which is GGCS. The hydrogen of slag is lower than the Portland cement. Therefore, the strength of concrete slag at early ages could be lower than that in the normal concrete, but it develops with time to become higher in the concrete slag. Both kinds of slag can provide good properties for the concrete structure. In conclusion, the slag concrete durability characteristics improve and consequently contribute further reduce life cycle costs and lower the cost of maintenance. That's all for the explanation about ground granulated blast furnace slag. Thank you.